Detroit and Ford Field as we anticipate a terrific matchup in this one. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will go to work first. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Working that left side now. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Volunteers will hustle to the line. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. We start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense for the first time. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Ross Simmons. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands. It's Gill. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Hand off from the shotgun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Cook. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Orange now facing a third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Fires to the big fella. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the red zone, it's Willis. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Nixon. Touchdown, Cuse. A great catch and run for 6.
Run these screenplays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Tennessee, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. To the air, it's Aguilar. Finding open areas. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Vols want to move quickly.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity.
Oh, he's got some space. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Volunteers are rolling down the field.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Vols can really attack on this second and short. They'll try the run. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking for space, it's Willis. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Cook. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Got the first down and more. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the ground game. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Ohio State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Troy Smith, and they're right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. The only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got his man. Still running at the 40. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Fires left. Found a seam. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown ball!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away.
Syracuse, 10, Tennessee, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Going right to work up top. Got a man, it's Gill.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Ross Simmons. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. A new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Just a few seconds to go here in the 1st half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Absolutely center cut. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Volunteers will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Jukes his way for more. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge him back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Rushes on him. There he goes. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Willis. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. Caught in the backfield. It's Cook. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Willis. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Hands it off. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Touchdown, Orange! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
20, Tennessee, 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The Vols have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. Makes the grab. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Volunteers want to crank the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. He'll keep it himself. And that ball's free behind the line. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. Got the first down and more. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. Looking downfield on first down. Got it set up on the outside. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
Tennessee, 7.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here they come, facing third and long from the 20. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cook. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. From the gun, running back gets the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this third down. Catch in the middle, it's Gill. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They boot it away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. From the gun, give on the inside. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Makes the grab on the left. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
When I'm a quarterback and I see zone and I see my guy curl up real quick, I got to hum it. And he threw that thing with some revolutions, with some velocity right to his receiver so he could make the catch.
And the Vols are in the hurry up. They'll throw it from the red zone. Pucks it out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it on the run. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Trying to barge their way in. Touchdown, Volunteers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Southern Miss is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Hattiesburg for some time. They're up 14 over Mississippi State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. The handoff keeps working on that clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Takes it from the gun on third down. Fires to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects